What's good, guys? It is JD here. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the No We Spent Road to Glory. And today our MT is going to go to the moon. 1.45 mil right now, and that is easily going to be over 2.5 million. We've got at least a million MT to cash in. We sold 30 Hoff badge Pink Diamond Kobe. We sold Pink Diamond AK with 16 Hoff badges. We sold Pink Diamond Kawhi with 14. Opal Embiid with 18. Opal Derrick Rose with 20, and Pink Diamond Terry Shingle with 14. That's everybody. And they've all gone. Somebody went for over 500,000 MT, which is very, very nice. And then I might have bought another Pink Diamond Kobe, and he might already be for sale, and we might already be making profit on him. And of course, it is Valentine's Day today. We did get a Pink Diamond locker code. Thought it was going to be Kevin Love, because it always is from 2K. But it was actually Pink Diamond Josh Hart, and we got a few basketball agendas as well. So we'll run through those. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos, and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams. Right, we have got two things to talk about here. One thing, Signature Series XP, for some reason, is expiring next week. Or not next week, this weekend, this Friday. Don't know why. Don't think it was meant to, but it is. So if you are looking to do some of this XP, you've got to get it done by this Friday. Otherwise, it is going to disappear. And then for the lifetime or season agendas we've got today, happy Valentine's Day, for a grand total of 3 tokens. 2K feeling really generous. Scored 20 points with Josh Hart in a game for a Valentine's Day Rose Ball. At 5 rebounds, the heat check player in a game for a Rose Ball. And then get 7 assists with a token war player for a Love Heart Cupid style ball. And it is, like, really is. It's literally one game with offline. So you go in with Pink Diamond Josh Hart, and then I used heat check Andre Drummond, and I used Sapphire Patty Mills. So you get 7 assists to Josh Hart, and then just get balls to the big man. So all 3 of these basketballs can be done in one game with Triple Threat Offline. So the content today took a grand total of about 5 minutes. Am I going to use any of those basketballs? No. Are they auctionable? No. But they just sit here in your collection, and they're good for the collector level, and that is about it. Oh, I also forgot to mention there's a token market update today, which is actually, for once, really nice. But let's have a look at the Josh Hart first of all. If you want to see the locker code, check out 2K's Myteam's Twitter. So 6'5", with a 6'8" wingspan, I believe. 84 layup, 75 dunk, so not great at driving. 91 3 ball, 86 ball control, 90 defense, 91 speed and acceleration. Pretty solid for a free card. He's not exceptional at anything. He's kind of good at everything. It's like shooting badges. He's got 3. Catch, corner, and does he have something else? I'm sure he did. Yeah, and sniper as well. He's got quick first step, which is good. He's got downhill. He's got rebound chaser and worm. So this guy is OD at rebounding for being 6'5", but he's not an elite shooter. He's not an elite defender. He's not a playmaker. He's not a driver. You know, he's not anything, but he's a little bit of everything, if that makes sense. So for a free card, you know, it is what it is. I don't think I'll ever use him, really. Is he better than, like, you know, the Devin Bookers that we've got? Obviously not. But it's a free card, and I'd much rather see him than a Kevin Love. So, yeah, Josh Hart instead of Kevin Love today. I'm not mad at it. And then the more, like, impressive content, I would say, today is a token market. I know. On a Monday? The hell? 2K woke up and felt dangerous today. So we have got some pink LeBron 15s. We have got some black, white and red Kobe 1s. And then we got some full-on red LeBron 2s. So we're going to go ahead and pick these up. Now, you could only buy 3 of each. These are auctionable. And you have a chance at a diamond shoe boost, which we have got none of so far. But yeah, limited to 3 per shoes. You can get 9 in total. Cost 10 tokens to 90 tokens for 9 diamond shoes and 9 gold shoe boosts. Let's be real. So not great for the gold shoe boosts, but the shoes themselves are really nice. I do love those pink LeBrons. And there we go. We go 0 for 9 because of course we do. And there we go. They have disappeared. Kind of sad, not going to lie. Right now, they're trading for around 10,000 MT, I believe. I wouldn't recommend selling them right now. They will get rarer and rarer. They're only there for 24 hours as well. Down at like 5k now, actually. They were 10k when they first dropped. They're about 5k now. But we'll keep hold of these. They're quite nice. I think we'll just use them on players as and when they drop. And I've got another pair of Kobe's here. So, yeah, pretty good content from 2K today that just was not expected in the slightest. We have also today got Kazi, no, that's X-Man back in Triple Threat Offline. And Kazi back onto the online winner Dan Issel. Now, I'm going to try between now and the end of the season to get one of those 2 cards. I would very much like to get Kazi Russell. We have already done 2 boards. And guess what? We've got nothing because we are cursed. We have seen 1500 MT twice, 3 tokens 3 times, and the Diamond Exchange 1 time. So, yeah, it just continues to be the way that it is. But let's talk about the auctions. First of all, we'll talk about the auction that I have purchased. So, we had a 30 Hoff badge Kobe for sale, and he has sold, and we'll cash him in a second. But then there was another Kobe that came up, and this Kobe had 25 Hoff badges, one at 28 there, which is... Did you list up the... Did you have 2 Kobe's and you listed them both up 20 seconds apart? That's really, really stupid. But anyway, I managed to find a Kobe which had, I can show you guys because we've got a screenshot of it here. So we had, I believe it was difficult added, fearless, ankle breaker, chase down, interceptor. Interceptor's huge. Posterizer, limitless, quick first step, and then green machine and hot down hunter, I think, and then mismatch expert as well. 25 Hoff badges in total, as you can see right there, and we managed to get him for just 270k. 270k for that. I knew it was just far too good to be true. Like, what an absolute steal that was. And already he's up for sale at 360k with 3 hours to go. So we have already turned a maths 60k profit, I think, on this Kobe. And realistically, with limitless, poster, quick first step, and interceptor, that card should be selling for $500,000. And the guy who sold it, oh man, it's a F for him. The guy who sold it's had an absolute howler. We should be getting about $500,000 back for this Kobe, which is pretty insane. But it's got 3 hours left, so let me know down below in the comments. 25 Hoff badge Kobe, limitless, quick first step, poster, and interceptor. What do you think I'm going to get? Just like imagine if those badges were on, say, a James Harden. If there's a James Harden with limitless, which he already has, but quick first step, interceptor, and poster. Does he already have poster? I think he does. How much would they sell for? Well, I think that might be the answer right there. I'm not going to lie. There's no interceptor on that. Does have posterizer, does have quick first step, but no interceptor on that one, but that's up 800k. So yeah, that is exciting. So tomorrow we're gonna have another big payday, and of course tomorrow is Tuesday. We will have some new packs. It'll be interesting to see if they are Valentine's Day themed. I hope they're not. I don't want to see another Kevin Love, but be interested to see if they drop a 75 card in there, because I hope they do. But anyway, let's now talk about the cards that have sold. So 6 cards sold, 2 Ws, 2 L's and 2 N's. Nice and symmetrical. I'd rather have not taken the L's, but I mean, it is what it is. So, the first W, well, it was Kobe. Kobe was a big W. We made profit on Kobe. The second W was Terry Deshinga. I knew we were going to make MT on Terry. We had Hoff Interceptor, and people just want and, like, need Hoff Interceptor. On Terry Deshinga, with that 7'3" wingspan, he is just a different animal. He's a different breed. People still use him in the comp settings, like, all the time. And, yeah, there's rarely any up with Hoff Interceptor these days, because everybody who has one kind of wants to keep it. So, took a W on Kobe, took a W on Terry Deshinga. We then took an N on Andrei Kirilenko, and that's fine. Didn't expect to take profit off of him, but we had him, we enjoyed him, we had fun with him. No worries there. And then also Kawhi, we took an N. Again, that's fine. Didn't expect to make a profit. Bought him, had fun, and that was that. There's a 17 Hoff Kawhi right there, but nothing too rowdy on that. Nothing too rowdy. And then we did take 2 L's, and the L's make me sad. First L was Derrick Rose, and I guess it is what it is. You know, he's not a massive point guard, is he? He's kind of standard, normal, basic size point guard, and there's too many of those. So yeah, he went down. And the second L was Embiid, and this one kind of broke my heart just a little bit, because there was like the next one that sold. Somebody listed theirs up like 10 seconds behind me, which is really frustrating. But obviously you can't control that at all. And then the one that finished after his one, or her one, sold for like, and I'm not joking, like 150k more than what mine sold for, just for being like 20 minutes later. So yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Kobe's still at 360k, but the MT right now is about to go to the moon. And here we go. So we got 620k for Kobe Bryant. Oh my god. 200k for Pink Diamond Terry Deshinga. You love to see it. 100k for Andrei Kirilenko. We take those. 100k for Kawhi Leonard. We take those. Derrick Rose, 173k. Should have been at least 200, but it is what it is. And then Embiid at 272. I just cannot believe my eyes. The next one sold for 425k. Next one sold for 425k. And I don't know how that went for less than 300k. So a W, an N, an L, an L, and then an N. But we got another W in Kobe. So technically, overall, we have taken more Ws than Ls. So let's start cashing these bad boys in. So the Claw bought for 90, sold for 100k. So literally on the money, on the button of getting our monies back. AK bought for 93, sold for 100k. It's absolutely fine. Derrick Rose bought for 270, sold for 170. Pain. And then Embiid, you suck, bought for 330, sold for 270. You hate to see it. That puts us at 2 million MT. Terry Schinger bought for 130, sold for 200k, big boy profit. And then Kobe bought for 520, sold for 620, some very nice profit. Cash that bad boy in, and that puts us at 2.777 mil with Kobe to come. So we're obviously and easily going to be over 3 million MT. And you got to think, we started at 3 million MT before any of this happened. Before we started buying players and having fun and enjoying cards, we were at 3 mil, and now we're going to be back over 3 million MT, which is awesome because there's still so many cards I want to try, but it is just like, it just costs so much to buy these cards. They depreciate so quickly. It just is ridiculous, and it is such a roulette as to whether or not you're going to get a good price or a bad price. Literally 20 minutes can make the difference, and I don't understand that. But as for this Kobe, the only reason I decided to sell him tonight was because we found a perfect window. So you see that there, 2 hours and 52 minutes on Kobe. If we come over here, we have got these ending in the next hour. I was at 200k already. I've got these two, and look at that. A huge 2 hour window that we are pretty much bang in the middle of. So there's one at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then we are going to be the only one up for an hour and 20 minutes, and then there's not another one for half an hour after us. So we've got the absolute perfect spot, which is why I decided to let Kobe go. He is so much fun, by the way. I absolutely love this card. And I will be buying some of them back for 250k this weekend, but this weekend, obviously, cards are going to absolutely tank because 250k is coming around, and Dark Matter's coming around. Prices are going to tank. And speaking of tanking, I'm already a victim of it today. And of course it was today, because why wouldn't it be? Thel Bailey's been out since Friday, and people have been telling me how good he is, and I've been thinking, you know, maybe I'll try him out, maybe I won't, I don't know. And today we bit the bullet, and I was like, you know, his cheapest is 75k, let me pay 80k and get a diamond contract and a diamond shoe. So I bought it for 80k with a diamond contract and a diamond shoe. And then, what are we now, like 8 hours later? He's halved in price. Now that, to me, is very sus behaviour. That's some sus activity. Cards don't just depreciate in half due to no, like, external circumstances. You know, it's not like 2K announced another, you know, Thel Bailey comment or like a lock code pick. Nothing happened. There were no packs today. There was one lock over Josh Hart. Marcus Smart on the mind. Josh Hart didn't change the price of Thel Bailey, but something did. Drastically, and I don't understand it. It doesn't really make sense. The pink diamond one hasn't changed at all. The pink diamond one is still coming in at about 30k, so I don't know, there's some funky business going on with Thel Bailey, but of course it had to be after I bought him, didn't it? It had to be. Of course, it was me. I'm cursed. As soon as I touch card, he's going to crash in price. As soon as you sell Embiid, he crashes in price. You hate to see it, but as for Thel Bailey, very, very good, but very, very dodgy release. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And I don't know why, but sometimes the release is fast and it's good. Other times it's really clunky and it's very hard to time. So Thel Bailey is nice. We might as well keep him because he's only worth only 50k, so that kind of sucks. But Kobe is our big boy moneymaker going into tomorrow. So we will be back, unless I spend a lot of MT, which could happen. We'll be back at 3 million MT. Now, the players that are left on my to-try list, KD, still want to try KD. Lonzo, Jalen Rose, I don't really care about. Harden, we definitely want to try. Still looking for one with off quick first step. Just can't seem to get one for less than like 400k. There's one at 23 right here. Has this got anything good in 23? Rim Protector, Clamps, Quick First Step. No, Rim Protector on Clamps, though, which ain't too bad. And 19. No, I'll be sad. So, yeah, James Harden, Lonzo, KD, AD as well, but we'll get onto the other AD over here. So, this AD, because he's just going to be a little bit cheaper, and that's absolutely fun, but it's still like 300k. This Giannis as well, would love to try the Beast Giannis. He obviously looks like a beast. This Beast Jar, and then potentially Beast LaMelo. So, like, basically the whole Beast promo is what we want to try. Oh, that's 20. Hello, that's a 20 off badge, LaMelo. Now, I think he has all of those good badges off rip. I think he already has Bullet. I don't think he has Green or Hot Zone or Stop and Pop. I think he already has Deadeye and Sniper, and I know he already has Interceptor. So it's got 20, but I mean, they ain't great 20, are they? They're not a good 20. But it is 10 extra off badges, and a standard LaMelo right now is 90k. 90k, 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 90. I'll tell you what, we'll chuck a bid on it. Other people are aware, but we'll give it that. And then we also want to try out Yee. Or also want to try out Yee, but he's just very, very rare right now because nobody opened up those Tuesday packs. And then the final card I want to try is the Paul George 400k. Is the level up Paul George, whether it be evoed or unevoed. I don't mind evoing him myself, but I do want to try Paul George. So plenty of cards still for us to try. This Friday it will become a lot easier to buy these cards because I do think that the market is going to have a little bit of a big wobble. You've got the culmination of the final 250k, so people will sell up their squads. You know, a lot of people play this game, you know, like intensely up till 250k, and then they can sell off their team and run with like lesser players for the rest of the year just to do unlimited and stuff. If you're that good, you can do that. And then also the integration of the first Dark Matters of the year. Yeah, we're not going to get that, LaMelo. The integration of the first Dark Matters of the year. Dark Matter Kobe nonetheless. So this weekend is going to be a madness. And we're going to go into it with 3 million MT in the bank. And maybe more with this Kobe. So that's going to do it from me. But let me know down below. What do you think this Kobe is going to sell for? And we'll cash him in tomorrow. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe. I will see you next time. And peace.